And I'm back once again. I haven't played this since, so I might have to... I didn't know I could do that. I haven't played this since my last attempt, so I'm just gonna give it the old college try, you know. Oh yeah, left is blades. That move I never use. Alright, sick. I still don't have rage, but that's okay. I never did. Yeah, let's do it. I have not tried this since the last time. I forgot. Oh, hello. I forgot to use my abilities. Boy! Help me! Oh,
Consider the tactical retreat.
I missed. Oh. Oh! I tried to parry it, I promise you. Yeah! Yep.
No.
Immediately, yes. Oh, that was a good one. Boy, stop stepping in front of me. Alright, let's try to remember to use my stuff this time. I didn't think she could do it a second time after that. What? Oh god.
You don't look too good.
That totally messed me up right there. Ah! You're right, that was on me. Oh,
Come on, get up.
I
brother.
tried to dodge that. Hopefully I'll be able to beat her this time around, but like... Boy, stop walking in front of me every time. Jeez. Just gotta get my feet back under me. Yeah, do the attack. That hit. Get it? I don't trust this, but I'm gonna do it. Oh. Oh. Get it, SIGRUN, come on! Cool, I can't... Hey. Got... Get it. Oh no! Stop that boy. Ah. We're so close. Ow! We're so close. Ah! We're so close. Don't choke. Don't choke it. What's up? What's up? Don't choke it. Don't choke it. Get it! Are you serious? Get it! Yes! Give me that! Give me that! Whoo! I almost choked that at the end.
Thank you, friends. You have saved the
You're all
Valkyries.
welcome.
SIGRUN, how did this happen?
Yeah, don't
Mimir,
hold him up
is
so he
that
can
you?
talk to her.
You have
face
been
to face.
freed, but
Freedom comes at a price, milady.
you speak truly. Countless winters we serve the All-Father, but only through his union to the Queen did we ever taste some measure of freedom.
Yeah.
But aren't you the queen?
Odin's kind of
There
big.
has only been one queen of the Valkyries, the goddess Freya. When Odin severed her wings, I served in her absence.
She was
but
the acting
it wasn't
queen, yes.
enough for the All-Father. He used an archaic piece of magic, corrupting my sisters. I tried to contain the damage by imprisoning them in places where they could cause no harm, but soon I lost myself as well.
SIGRUN, I'm sorry for being so worthless. I could have done something, or tried at the very least. What will you do now?
I must reunite with my sisters. Together we can restore balance to the realms. You have the eternal blessings of the Valkyries.
Sure. It's weird how they give loot after this.
Well, we did it, I suppose.
You don't sound very happy about it.
It's difficult to be happy about anything when you're a reanimated head. I'm grateful we were able to set the Valkyries free. But so much of this could have been avoided, if only...
You said it yourself, Head. It does not matter anymore. The past is the past.
Well, that's awfully cheerful coming from you.
I am in a good mood. The dwarves will make use of this helm.
Your dad's a wee bit single-minded, isn't he, lad?
Definitely.
I'm in a good mood. We just had an awesome fight. What? I'm surprised they gave loot for all that. I mean, yeah, I beat her, but like... the loot was the experience we gained along the way. I'm not talking about the EXP, just the actual experience of fighting her. Like, here's stronger. Here's something to make you stronger. I'm like, what is the point? Beat the hardest boss in the game.
Wait, so Freya is the Valkyrie Queen? She never told us. You never told us.
Explain yourself, Head. Or are you bewitched again?
Not at all. Freya was Queen of the Valkyries at one point. Part of her marriage dowry included overseeing the Valkyries themselves. As a powerful Vanir goddess, they revered her. I never knew how much until now.
Wow.
Shoot her up. I'm just curious. Like, they mount it, right? That's what I read.
Let's get you squared away then.
What? RB, Axe Throw, and Recall become incredibly powerful. Low perked activation chance to strike with massively damaging explosion on any successful hit. Goddamn. I guess it's for New Game Plus. You can just New Game Plus your way through it. Sigrun's Is it 100,000? It is. Okay.
At least we got that taken care of.
That's pretty fucking gung-ho for...
All right, let's scoot then.
Ah! It's mounted on a pike. Nice. I meant to say it's not gung-ho for what we just did. So yeah, that was Sigrun, acting Valkyrie Queen. As I said before in my last video about it, I played this game on Give Me a Balanced Experience, not Give Me God of War. So that's why I made that look so easy, you know. that's why it was so effortless. But yeah, so I'm not a power gamer. I only have a limited amount of free time. Even if I had all the free time in the world, I'm not that guy. I'm not him. I am simply not him. So yeah, I had fun with it. That was all the Valkyries were amazing. I think my favorite two were, just personality-wise, Gondul and Air. I like the lore-wise that Air was like a healer, even though she's this like crazy powerful goddess of war, or spirit of war, and like one of the Valkyries who goes down to battlefields and sorts the worthy from the unworthy, that kind of thing. Despite all that, she was a healer, and I really appreciate that duality of a character. And I appreciate that they represented that duality, because in combat, she screeches the entire fight. Like, she has like the highest pitched, like, vulture screeches of any of them. So she sounds vicious as hell, but when you actually talk to her, her voice is so soft and so smooth. And I really appreciate that. I appreciate that they captured the duality of that kind of character. You know, a spirit of battle who chooses to be a healer. I really liked that. And it's cool that you see her a couple times again in the God of War Ragnarok. I really appreciate that, because I watched Jacksepticeye play that too, God bless his soul. He's not dead, I just really appreciate him being just kind of a cool dude. And I like how you saw Air then too, because she's one of my favorites. And my other favorite was Gondul, the one in Muspelheim. Because, I don't know if it was just me, or because she was like the third Valkyrie I fought, third or fourth. But she was very tough. She's a lot tougher than the other ones. Except for Sigrun, of course. I think Gondul was the hardest for me at the time that I fought her. Except for Sigrun, of course. But I just loved how into it she was. Like, I don't know if it was just me, but it seemed like she was having way more fun with like her battle cries and her laughter in the battle, and just like the sheer energy which she yelled Valhalla as she stomped on my head. I just really liked that. I love that you know, the Valkyries are like these. They're allowed to have their own personalities. They're not just all a Valkyrie, but there is Gondul, who is like the Valkyrie. Like, like I feel like Gondul has the personality that I would expect a Valkyrie to have, and I like that they had one that was the way I expected Valkyries to be. I don't know if that makes sense, because like obviously you want to have deep characters, you want to have characters with multiple sides to them, multiple layers, and that's just good character writing, is allowing your characters to be three-dimensional. But the fact that one of them, Gondul, the fact that her own personality aligns so perfectly with what her actual like job is, she's a Valkyrie, she has a job as a spirit of war and kind of a psychopomp, she has a job to do, but her personality aligns with that so perfectly that it almost makes her seem flat. But I really appreciate that they put one Valkyrie in there who's like that. And apparently, Mimir said that she, like, her physical beauty was so overpowering that it made people just go crazy. Which, I don't know, that's kind of a fun twist on that kind of character. Like, she is the Valkyrie. Like, she's the, like, Air is, like, the kind of Valkyrie. Sigrun is the noble and dutiful Valkyrie, acting as the standing queen. Gondul is the Valkyrie. And I just really appreciate that. That's like, yeah, she's stupid hot, but, like, she takes more joy in just the... In her craft than any of the other ones do. I don't know, I really appreciated her character and her fight. Her fight was so much fun. It took me a while to realize that the fire she was leaving on the ground was not just a particle effect, how it was actually, you know, hurting me. It took me like 4 attempts to realize that. It was kind of sad. But yeah, I mean, overall, this game was great. I didn't stream any of it except for, or record any of it except for the fight with Sigrun. I know that that's all anyone really cares about. Even though the game itself is great, I don't want to poo-poo the game. The game is fun, it's great, the story was engaging, the characters were allowed to grow and then regress a little bit and then grow, and I appreciate that. It just kept the narrative kind of flowing. I feel like it had a good pace, and I don't want to, you know, talk down on the accomplishments of this game, because it's a great game. But I know that, you know, the clickbait, like, short attention span nature of the internet makes people care more about the Sigrun fight. It's like the thing people take away from the fight a lot of times is the Sigrun fight. If not for the story, you know of this game because of there's this boss fight that's like super hard. It's like a Dark Souls, or it's like a Dark Souls tier fight or worse, you know, for the difficulty curve, and you know, streamers have been having a lot of fun with it. So you probably know it for that, or just the story and the pretty cool choice to just have one continuous camera shot. I never talked about that, but it felt nice for that to be there. But yeah, the Valkyries were definitely my favorite part of the gameplay aspect of it. They were supremely fun to fight, each and every one of them. There wasn't any of them that I thought were like really annoying. Their hitboxes were tight, the gameplay was smooth. That stab is fucking annoying, but like at the end I was kind of getting the hang of it. I could start to see the tells and of when Sigrun would like dash to one side and then she might dash forward. And that's the fun part, is that Sigrun can mix up her combos, and I really appreciate that. You know, in a boss as well balanced as that, I'm appreciative of the fact that they allowed her to mix up her combos now and again, just to keep you on your toes. Not enough to like make it complete chaos, but just enough to make it feel like you're fighting a real foe. Like you're not. It's 1s and 0s, but the fact that she can mix up adds a lot of fun and flavor and engagement to it, and I really appreciate that. So yeah, Sigrun was not my favorite. I feel like it's hard. She's like the Voltron of the Valkyries. She's just all the others put together. Personality-wise, she's not one of my favorites. Like I said, Air and Gondul are obviously my favorites, but I feel like for like the acting leader, the standing queen, that for like the final boss that they needed or wanted in this game, Sigrun's personality was really like the fair play, because she's exactly the person you would want to serve as the leader while the big boss is away. Like Gondul is like my favorite, but she would not do well as a leader. That'd just be like all war all the time. Let's get it. Like that's not how it should be. And Air is just a little bit too soft. I feel like she'd be the one who would like try to gently like get the others under control, and would just devolve into the eagle screeching if it ever broke out into a fight. It's not the leader you want. You want someone like Sigrun, who has the responsibility, the stoic duty, and, you know, the will to do what is good for the group, not just, you know, classic leader archetype stuff. But yeah, I just wanted to gush about the Valkyries there for a minute. You can tell I'm excited because I can't speak for shit right now. But yeah, it was amazing. I had fun. When God of War Ragnarok comes to PC in like 5 years, I'll play that too. I've already watched gameplay of it. It looks a lot of fun. And I'm glad that the story got to see its conclusion, even though that game has some faults in my book. No game is perfect, and I'm not perfect, so what I see as a fault might not matter to a lot of people, because I'm just some nobody on the internet. But yeah, but nonetheless, I will be super excited to play that game too when it finally comes out for PC. So yeah. So if you find this video, sorry it was short. I didn't know I was like 4 attempts away from beating her. But yeah, this was a filthy, utter casual fighting Sigrun on normal mode, not hard mode, on normal mode. How people can stomach doing that on Give Me God of War mode is beyond me, but they would probably have like maxed out gear, which I don't have, and they're just better at the game. So yeah, here's to being built different. I'm not, but must be nice. So yeah. Bye.